Hi boys and girls, today we are going to set up our reader's notebook. This is our notebook that we are going to use almost every day in reading, whether we're going to stop and jot, which is just take simple notes, record answers to discussion questions, or put in our anchor charts to kind of help our learning as we go. So my first page is my table of contents. So as I go, if I go too fast, you can always pause the video and get yourself caught up and then play and you'll be good. So on the first page, this is your table of contents. So this is where you're going to put everything that you're doing in here. So you put the date, you'll put the title of what you're going to enter, and your page. So if we are in the anchor chart, you'll put the date that we're writing it in, you'll put the title of the anchor chart, and you'll put the page number. So this page, you need to make sure it says table of contents, date, content, page, and up here at the top, page number 1. So remember, if you need to pause, go ahead and pause. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to label the next page, page 2. I just put a 2 at the top. You don't have to write page. Then on your next page, you're going to label it page 3. So this is going to be called stop and jot. So when you stop and jot, if we're in the middle of a reading lesson or middle of a book that we're reading, I may say, okay, turn in your stop and jot. Let's take some notes, or I may ask you questions about characters or setting. Many different things are going to go into this. So this is going to be called our stop and jot. So stop and jot and put a 3 at the top. Now, if you have sticky notes, you can make a tab. Now, I like the tabs at the top so they don't get messed up when you close your journal. If you don't have sticky notes at home, you can take some construction paper, you can cut it and tape it. Now, if you don't have tape at home, you can take your page and fold it in. Many different options, all of them are fine. So I have my page folded. So this is my dividing page. Now when I turn it, you'll see page 4. So this is the next task that's going to take a long time to do, and I'm not going to number all of my pages with you, but I am going to ask you to do that. So you'll number page 4, page 5, 6, 7. You're going to keep going until you get to page 40. So again, let me just show you one more time. So mine is on page 3. This is my stop and jot. I made my little tab, my divider. I'm going to then take my pencil, my pen, whatever you have at home, and you're going to start numbering. So we have 3, then we're going to go 4, and then we're going to go all the way to page 40. Now remember, pause the video, number your pages to page 40, and then play it again. That way you don't get yourself behind. So when you get to page 40, this is going to be our reading response. Again, write the title at the top, reading response. You can fold this to make it into a tab, just like I did. Flat page, fold it, make a tab. You can add a sticky note at the top to make it a tab. You can add a construction paper, whatever works best for you. If you can fold this page, make it any divider differently than this, that's fine. I just want to make sure you're able to find it. Okay, after you've labeled 1 through 40, you've written reading response, you have it tabbed, you're going to make your last section. Now, if your journal comes with 100 pages, which most compositions do, you'll have 100 pages labeled with the numbers. So on this page, it's page 79. So let me go back so I didn't go too fast. So we have page 40, then you're going to turn the next page and you're going to write 41, and you're going to just keep going. Turn the next page, write 42, just like that. Once you get all the way to 79, this is going to be your anchor chart page. So anchor charts at the top, you can take this, fold it and make it a divider, or you can add in a sticky note to make a tab, construction paper. Maybe you have something fun at home that you can use. Go for it. Okay. So then this is 79. This is going to be your anchor charts. And again, I'm going to turn the page. If that was 79, this is going to be 80. So we're doing a little bit of math too, which is just counting. So you got it. So 80, 81, all the way to the back. Now, some of our compositions might only have 70 pages. If that's the case, this is where it gets tricky. If it only has 70 pages, then when you do this section of 40 right here, then you're going to just count maybe 15 pages and then label it. But if you're confused, you can send me a message. You can send us a message and we'll help you figure it out, or ask mom, dad, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, anybody at home to kind of help you. So on our anchor charts page, we only have about 20 pages for anchor charts. So if your journal is a tad bit smaller, which is fine, just make sure you're leaving about 15 to 20 pages for this one. You can count from the back if it makes it easier. All right, so now the fun part. This is your reading journal. You can decorate the front however you want. I'm going to take little pictures of books. I'm going to print some pictures of books. I'm going to draw some pictures of my family, and I'm just going to decorate the front however I want. Now this is yours. It's your reading journal. I want you to be excited about it. So this is the part that you get to just go for it and decorate.